Good evening, Speed Gaming, and welcome to the Final Fantasy Randomizer tournament. Today we have Ale versus budgemano, and I'm joined in the booth by Oslato. How are you doing today?
So I'm doing real good. I'm looking forward to this. But before we get started, I think we have to inform our viewers that there's been a couple of gentlemen's agreement changes made. Tonight, we will see a horizontal dungeon flip, we will see a proc gem waterfall, and it's a required war mech. So we will be seeing the war mech at some point.
Oh, a required war mech.
Yes,
right.
I kind of kept that a secret from everybody, but yes, they did request a required war mech. So war mech will happen tonight, and Fabian Hawk, our fantastic tracker, is throwing all of those beautiful blessings in there. You know that
the
no, I was gonna say that fighter with self magic's not that bad. I'm happy to see that.
Yeah, I mean, an 800 gold is not bad. And the A spell's autocast. So, this is actually my first time seeing this. How does this work exactly?
So, A spell autocast means if you pick up an A spell with that caster at the start of the battle, that spell is automatically considered in effect for the caster. So, if you pick up A fire, your white wizards will be guaranteed to be safe from A fire, or from A fire spells.
That's very handy.
Also works for
spells.
A ice, a lit, a mute, and a rub.
Yeah, I mean that's gonna be extremely useful, especially that A mute.
Yes, and I believe I'll confirm that there is. Yes, A mute also will cure. A mute also will affect paralysis as well, so that's good.
Nice.
So that's a huge improvement.
Yep. So for those of you who don't know, in this flag set, our classes each come with a key item here, and so they start with the crown, the slab, and the herb, which are quote unquote not in logic, meaning that the game isn't considering them when determining the logic through the seed.
Yes. The randomizer does not care. Question: if you fight Bahamut and pick up a recruit, I believe it's auto promote. I believe it becomes whatever it was. Yeah, it's a promoted party member.
Yeah, once you get it.
Yeah, once you fight Bahamut, everything's promoted. So yeah, the logic doesn't care about what you have on your starting party. So you have the herb, it doesn't mean the herb is not going to make an appearance in the early game.
Right, or that, you won't have shortcut some huge quest chain by having the herb or the crown, right? Yeah. Like maybe that gets you your canoe or whatever right away instead of ping-ponging across the inner sea.
Exactly. And I mean, to be fair, what you really want to see with starting key items is the key. That's the best one to have. It's like, great, that opens up a lot of fun.
Yeah, the key's really good. Any of the access ones are good. So like Chime Cube,
Rod.
Oxio. Rod's really nice. Oxio.
And here we go.
So let's see what our white mages have to work with at level 1.
Yeah. That was okay, but
the ninja gets fast.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a zonk for a hint.
Funny story. That actually is a bit of a misnomer hint because the randomizer only produces it if a red mage can't learn life in the game.
Oh.
Yeah, it actually checks the logic of the game before it pops that hint.
I see. I thought we were just kind of down on red mages in general.
Well, I mean, it does happen. Oh, I see. Yep. Budgemano has the map derp on, so does Ale. So, googly-eyed Topher. And
Budgemano heading the wrong way.
Meanwhile, Ale beats Chaos with a pair of I believe those were metal staffs.
Iron staffs, yes.
Yes. Oh, there's the rod and the
there's
crystal.
the rod.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yep.
We don't have those.
And the rod's always really nice to have before you open up the
Ooh,
access. Ooh,
that is
our
early katana. Well, Budge is happy.
Yeah, that is an excellent find out of Toph. It's gonna make short work of Garland.
Yeah, no kidding. So you can be Ale and beat him with metal rods, or you can be Budge and just pull out a really, really sharp sword. And yeah, they did get a nice chunk of early XP, and Fabian, our tracker, pointing out cheap houses, 600 gold. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's always really nice to see. Especially if this is our endgame party, the grind is usually a little bit easier with houses.
Oh, there's your Womp Womp slab.
Yep. Sadness.
Yeah. Now, the question is, would you replace any of these party members going forward? Like, I mean, you have double whites. I mean, obviously, you'd love to have a black mage.
I mean, I feel like, budgemano's already set up not to keep both white mages.
Correct, yes.
There with the naming scheme. So, I think it's an interesting idea to maybe pick up the black mage. It does get you the cube, too. And access to the black magic, so...
And that is the thing, you have to take into account what it is you're picking up. Like, do you want the adamant or do you want the cube?
Yeah, I don't know that I would pick up a class just for the adamant.
No.
If it's necessary, it's in a chain, and if it's not, it's not.
So, white level 2 did have Cure 4, and it looks like it had a mute, which again will be actually very useful. White mage, white wizard there, slapping a pirate down.
Yes. Ale's party's still wielding those iron staves.
Yep. The question is, will Ale eventually go back to Temple of Fiends and find it and be like, really? It's been here the whole time?
Probably not. I mean, realistically, I don't know. I haven't seen anybody in these flag sets ever check the lock chests in there.
No. Oh, but there's Nuke at level 2, so...
Nuke for the ninja's pretty good.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. But we did see, standing next to our old buddy Bicky, that's a white mage, so we're not picking that up.
No, don't need any of that. We're all full up.
Yeah, sorry. No sale.
But, Nuke on the ninja will be nice once the ninja starts to gain the spell level, or the charges. Start at level 10 and no charges for the promoted spell levels.
Yeah, but you only have to get 5 levels to get there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Budge with Improved Harm, that actually is a very useful flag. Makes the white mage very viable.
Yeah, definitely if we can find one of the higher up harms or fade, even. Yep, be really nice find.
Oh, for sure. Checking some more boxes here. Ice Sword now. Okay, that's pretty
better
good.
Than a Scimitar -1.
Yeah, better than Iron 2.
Yeah, there we go.
We do have extended open progression on, so we can get down to the Northwest Castle. And beyond.
Yep.
Encounter table giving Ale a little bit of a pain, though.
Yeah. That's a kind of a nice long run. Let's see what the crown turns into here.
There's your red mage. It's key. Ooh, that's good.
Ooh. Yeah. Oh.
Now,
Good check.
Now the thing is that red mage is right there. He has the adamant with him. You're right next to dwarves. You just pick him up for the just cause he's there.
I think from what we've seen at White Magic, you might.
Yeah, I was kind of
Might
thinking
just,
Cure 4 being learnable and Nuke. That's pretty potent.
It's pretty good. What you've seen so far, I really think that you'd stick a red mage in that slot. Because you can always upgrade to black mage later if you
Sure.
want one. It doesn't really hurt you at that point, so...
The only thing here is Budge is probably going to save some time, having better weapons and better magic.
Yeah.
Now,
I mean, Hale's not really having a problem with Astos, but... Yep.
No, but at the same time, Astos is notoriously hard to beat down.
Yeah, just no lack of magic. It's just horrible.
It is. It's and there's the red mage take for a Budge. Ooh, there's a sun sword. Yeah, that's way better. That's endgame weapon. That is not endgame anything.
That's just no city.
Nope.
Yeah. No.
And Ale has punched his way through.
See if Ale takes. Yep.
Interesting from Budge, not going to turn in the adamant. And now there's Ale. Oh, no.
Oh, I think he remembered.
Yep, I think Budge remembered changing his mind, going back up. Now, if this is ship or canal, that's going to be pretty good.
Yeah.
No, it's a womp.
Oh, that is the biggest womp.
So at the
We
herb
just
turn.
fully wasted a trip.
Ooh, I see a canoe. Do we sense an icebox play coming? Come on, Ale. I want to see it.
No. If we find warp, maybe.
Oh, if we find warp, that becomes a very viable play.
Right.
All right. Well, let's see if we find it. What's in Black 3? Ice 3 and Quake. Not bad. Not bad.
I mean, those are spells.
There they are. What's in white?
Ooh,
Oh,
Fade.
there you go. There's Fade, learnable by everybody. An interesting choice not to pick up the A Ice and the A Fire.
Yeah.
They're not cheap though. No.
Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe it's just
Yeah.
a money consideration right now, and we'll maybe pick them up.
Well,
the crown is on
there.
E? Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. But there's Walk 2, Warp, and Brack. Fantastic.
Oh, nice. So,
And the
probably
TNT.
will see that. Oh, well, there we go.
But
So
again,
we probably will see the ice play that we were talking about, I would imagine.
cash is becoming an issue though. That's expensive TNT.
Yeah, but
We're
we
gonna
can
sell
some
off.
of this stuff.
Yeah, sell the iron staffs that we picked up. No, we're going Marsh.
It's a very safe thing to do.
Oh, and there's the flipped Marsh as Budge runs into the wall.
And
Well, welcome, Not Oslodo. Good to see you. So far, nothing particularly nasty.
no, just kind of making our way through the seed here.
The problem with not getting nasty stuff early is that it's all going to be backlit. There's a good chunk of change for Budge. That's going to be very helpful.
Yeah. Ooh. Gargoyles.
Ooh, seafood
Ooh,
pack.
seafood.
Not really interested in that right now, thank you. Well, maybe we are.
We have Fade and Fade. Maybe we're just very confident in Fade.
Dollar
Which-
store nuke though. Ugh.
Yeah, the ninja's gonna hit the top thing with the katana and kill it, so
True.
it's fine.
Ale taking
I
a
don't hate-
mini grind.
Oh, on this. Oh,
Oh,
I guess
it's paper.
Budge Duck.
He'll be back.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course the stream would freeze right before we find out what the key item was.
And jump right over it too.
And jump right over it. I don't know. We'll find out depending on what he does. If we see a ship, that's what he found. He didn't find a ship.
We're not acting like we found a ship.
No, and we don't act like we then. So it could be the canal, or it could be anything that's like not progression.
Looks like tail, or do they start with the tail?
Don't think it. They start with the tail, but it's not floater because he's not running down there. But I think that was Ale picking up the TNT. That's good for him. And we're gonna check White 6. There's Exit Life and Ruse, very expensive for 2 of those. Quad X is cheap.
Oh, the confused old man.
Oh, I am a huge fan of this. I always have been. But I'm weird like that.
And one of these
Cube.
gentlemen... Ooh.
Is a hint giver.
Yes. And the hint for something we already had.
I know, but it's just so funny to see Bicky stole your lobster.
What does Bicky need with your lobster? Why?
Okay. Ale doing that 3 times tells me whatever he got, he wasn't happy about it.
Yeah.
Ooh, he's happy about that roost stick, though.
Ooh, and there's a light axe. It's not too bad.
Light axe, great on that white mage. Roost stick, great on anybody.
And budgemano going to ice.
Yep. It's time. So that kind of tells me that, yeah, that must have been I misread. So Ale is going back to Temple of Fiends with the key in hand, so he will check those chests.
So he'll probably check the katana chest, I would imagine.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll probably check.
The Greeks have trance.
Okay, that's a little concerning, but not horrible.
Mildly annoying, but
Yeah. It's like running into a pack of oh, Ale. You didn't do that. You checked one chest and left.
I didn't even check one chest.
Nope. Oh dear. Yeah, he's checking the. I think he was checking grind. No, mages. No, you're not gonna grind on mages. Oh. Okay, Opal Helm, not bad.
Heel helm. Not too.
Ooh. That is the incentive ribbon.
Ribbon's pretty good. Good for this party.
Nope, that is not nothing. That is correct. Selling off the heel helmet. Meanwhile...
Oh, the
yeah.
images have death touch.
Yeah, I noticed Budge was losing guys pretty quickly. Yep. And Toxic.
Ooh, and Toxic.
Okay, there's where all the bad stuff rolled. Ice Cave.
No more ice.
No, we're going back in ice. We have
We're
to.
just burning off an unencounter and then...
Yep. Everybody knows I have always been a proponent of the early icebox play. It is a personal favorite of mine, and I will dive this until I go insane. Alright, so there, Ale finally picking up Nuke for his party.
Yeah. Gotta go back and get Nuke for your Nuke and Fade caster.
Yeah. Now, we're going to talk with Budge later. You don't use ice on the dragons in Ice Cave. It doesn't usually work.
I don't know. Seems
It worked alright. Doing some run around, checking some items.
Getting some heal pods, which is always a good idea. Looks like Ale may be heading to ice as well.
It is at this point kind of the play. Oh, there's a beautiful sword. Absolutely beautiful. Good job, Budge. Good job.
Not so bad.
That's
And
beautiful.
then we can put the Sun Sword on the Red mage slash
I mean,
wizard.
to be fair, I would have run that into the ground. Lawn dart. Everyone's a critic. All right, Ale finding those.
It's really good right now. Maybe it'll be good the rest of the seed. Maybe not. I don't know.
It's always good. It's a Vorpal.
Not always good. Okay, so it's not always usable.
That trap tile is not great. There's the ship.
Oh,
Okay.
it's
That's important. We do need that to get anywhere.
Guess we ran out of warp or didn't pick up the warp or something. Budget side.
Yeah, it might not have charges either.
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe we hadn't gotten back there with the red mage yet.
Indeed, that could be it. But then again, Ale has not seen the death touch yet. Yeah, our bones have Bane, yep. Like I said, ice is not pleasant.
Yeah, but is ice ever really pleasant? I don't know. I've never seen it pleasant.
It can be less bad.
Yeah, I mean, I'll go for less. I'll agree with less bad.
I mean, again, I like running it early because it tends to make things easier. Oh, and Ale has found the toxic wraiths. Countering with nuke. That's the trick, but Budge's definitely going volcano. You're here.
Yeah.
Ale, meanwhile, is going to have to work some magic here.
Yeah, we're gonna see if the red mage can make it here.
Alright, Budge, what do we have here?
Ooh.
There's the katana that he was looking for the whole time! Oh dear. Yep, misses the ribbon and the Vorpal. Oh dear. Best sword in the game and another ribbon? Oof. That hurts. But he is making up some
Sun Sword's
time.
pretty serviceable.
Sun Sword is absolutely serviceable. It is an endgame weapon. I would go to Temple of Fiends with the Sun Sword +2. No question.
So.
I mean, that katana rolling -2 is a bit of a womp womp moment.
Yeah, it's kind of too bad.
Yeah, it's still serviceable, but it is not what you really want. Yeah, you could just find the Masa. So, just so everyone's aware, I took a little peek onto Budge's stream, because he's doing his own tracking. Whatever he found that we missed, he already had. Because his tracking matches what Thavian has. So, no need to worry! Yeah, Ale knows better than to hang around with wolves. Yep, exactly. He knows it's an Osloto seed. Wolves might have something bad.
The wizard tile.
Ugh. Always loved the idea in the original game that they're wizards, but they don't cast any magic. They just beat you into the ground.
I know, right? And they're clearly like mind flayers.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we wanted to call them something else, but we didn't want to get sued. Might. Exactly. Might. And so we're doing some equipment shuffling over on Budge's side. But we do have some good equipment. As Ale hits the river system.
Hit up Corner over here. Or, Crescent Lake.
Go talk to the confused old man.
Yeah. Let's see what kind of armor's for sale. We got some pro rings for sale.
Now here's the fun part. Is this flipped or is it not flipped? Oh, it's definitely flipped.
Everything's... I think it's force flipped, right?
Nope, it's still random.
Oh, wow.
Some fours might... Well, it's not tri-state. It's just, it doesn't flip everything. It just flips some things. Ooh, but that's big for Budge. That's the canal.
Ooh.
We are out.
That's nice. We can go probably do Earth. But we're probably going to do Carry first, or at least try.
We'll try.
Yes.
Carrie has not been a pushover in these flags.
Not always, but sometimes.
Has Ale found it yet? Yeah, there it is.
Yay, there's the cube.
Okay, red. It's red up front. Fade. We're gonna fade. We're gonna fight.
And katana.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That's not a good sign, though. And that's a worse sign.
Ooh.
Oh, Carrie is not playing nice. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Ooh. Okay, so I'm going to say we equip a Vorpal. Because you need crits. And Ale is in real big trouble. Because... yeah. All he has is the katana. He doesn't have any... and a sun sword, which... yeah. But yeah, that Roo Stick will come into play. And Ale does have that. That Kumo, you're 100% correct.
Ooh, blue deed.
That is a nice blue deed. Maybe keep an eye on it and remember it. No, Budge doesn't have it. He doesn't have the TNT. He didn't go back after he got the key. AO went and bought the TNT in the Elfland store and then went back and then popped the lock. Now, Budge knows there's nothing worth his time really here. Except for the canal. But I'm curious if he swaps the katana out.
I'm curious if he just warps out.
Could do that too. Ooh, Pete's have glance. That's fun. No, he's walking it out.
Oh.
He knows he knows he can't do it. There's no way at these levels.
Not the way Carrie was swinging.
No. I have played these Fabian. No, just please no. But we don't need more of that. Well, I think he's actually... Budge is gonna go check the... No, it's flipped. He forgot it was flipped. Which, to be fair, I've done that a lot. And that floor, the Agama floor, I find that to be the hardest one when it's flipped.
Well, and I mean, how often do you do these floors backwards anyway?
Not a lot, but...
I mean, not a ton. Sometimes, obviously.
Sometimes.
But not a ton.
No. Other than that floor, the one that Budge is on right now, this one I never get right if it's flipped. We're gonna check a few chests. We're gonna go to that blue D? Nope. No, we are not, sir.
No, we're just checking the free chest.
I know. Now, if we had the enhanced level 1 spells on, that lit would be scary. Alright, Budge makes it out, walks it out, no Sphinx, no nothing.
Not too bad.
Yeah, single target lit 3, not fun. Ale, meanwhile, is probably going to head down, find that canal, and knowing Ale, he's going to take on Carrie. He's going to try.
Yeah, he's going to try.
He's not going to be happy with the end result.
Probably not, especially with the white mage already face down.
Yeah, that's not a good sign. But it means there's one less target.
It means...
Ale stopping. Ale had to stop for a minute to see where it was. Does find the correct flip. canal for Ale as Budge heads over to grab the ship.
To get the ship.
Yep.
Probably save, maybe get some magic.
Yeah, and probably...
Oop,
Okay, so there's the Oxy Ale. It's in the bottle.
Oh, well, there we go.
Alright, so Ale about to pull carry, find that this is a thing.
So we nuked carry.
That's a good plan.
So it's a solid plan.
The Roostic's a better plan.
I would cast fast on that ninja.
I'd cast fast on that knight, because he's going to be the one that's going to survive if Carry starts swinging.
That's fair.
Well, too late.
Three hits,
Oh,
4 damage.
well.
My ninja. Ooh.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Okay, well, we're evade capped. Oh, but that's not good.
No.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, there's a crit through max evade. Oh boy, this could be a bit.
Yeah. Well,
No.
if you get more hits like that.
We are not going to have a paradox tonight. Please. Okay, that's a good crit there. There we go. Ale made it. Meanwhile,
It worked.
It did. Budge translates the slab and sees that there is a thief hanging out by Dr. Un. We don't care. So that is the loot. That is the loot hint.
Ooh,
Loot.
temperate level 5.
Yeah, that's good to see. The loot's in Waterfall.
Well, Ale can go. We can go do that right now.
Yep, Ale's out and about. Probably gonna go revive.
Yeah,
Probably hit a clinic. And we see that Melman has been
forget to revive the fighter, or do we just not care?
I don't think Budge cares. Oh, no.
Oh, no, I guess we cast Life 2 on the fighter.
Okay, I was going to say, I didn't see him go in a clinic. I was going to say, that's one thing about the beautifully rebuilt Melman. It has everything you could need. Now, Vampire has attacked somewhere else, so it's going to need to be Onrak, Lefane, or Gaia.
Gaia, And wherever the vampire is attacked has lost their clinic and their item shop.
Yep. 'Cause everyone remembers the vanilla game when you had to do that. That was very unpleasant.
Yeah.
It's like, you
go back to Corneria.
Yep, somebody died in Merish Cave. Enjoy the slow boat trip back to Elfundor Corneria. Alright, we're gonna go see old man Sarda, see what he got. He has a black belt.
He has a black belt that we're...
Budge is thinking.
No, Budge.
No. It's not gonna take it. He thought about it, though. He did really think on that.
Yeah. I mean, these have kind of been black belt. Why did... Now I'm confused.
Well, he reset out of it, so... No, there's the flipped earth. That's the Hall of Giants. Ooh. Okay. Now do you reconsider your decision?
Really?
You found an Agama. And it's a safe grind. So, it is a thick Agama. I won't argue that. Tough call. Let's see what Ale does. Ale's gonna go talk to Sarda too. Meanwhile, Budge navigating through everyone's favorite place. White shirt. Ale says, "No thanks." No. Yeah, no. It's great, but no one is gonna. You can come back for it if you need it.
Yeah. Ale about to start as well.
Saracen pointing out in chat. Yes, you do need to still kill that vampire before you can recruit from Sarda. So That black belt wouldn't join anyways. Yes, Rubes, NPC guillotine is on. I'm happy to see it myself after what happened last night. You don't know how much you miss something until it's gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, Phoenix, I'm sure you enjoyed that. Ooh, there is a Masa +1. Well, hello to that.
Sorry, Broken.
No, no,
Oh.
no. No, really?
Do they have to be promoted, maybe?
Yes, they would. They'd have to be promoted to use the Vorpal.
So.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I think he was going to. He still might.
And Ale rocking up to the vampire here. Probably just a short work of it as.
Oh, yeah. That Sun Sword just got it to ribbons.
There's the Masa. Which will go.
Now, okay, here come the images again, doing image things.
Yeah, that's why we need all these ribbons, because images are going to be all over and hurting us.
Yep, Fabian Hawk pointing out the bottle is Oxy, so the floater is a must. It cannot be a floaterless seed. So
Makes sense. And that kind of means we need to find the floater or the chime pretty soon.
yep, it's gotta be coming. But we have a speed bump. Blink and you're gonna miss it because it ain't gonna be there long.
Oh, I think I see him, but he's fading away.
No, he's well there. I see a little bit of leftover, and that's it. Oh well.
Yeah. First orb on lit for budgemano.
Yeah, here we go. But
So
if you look at it, it's not far behind.
No. This time Lich is. Oh, Lich has fast.
Indeed. So
Not
yeah,
that it matters.
not that it's gonna make a difference. Yeah, Budge. Budge did make look like he was making the play to go pick up the black belt, but decided against it.
Ale also.
I knew Ale
Doesn't
wasn't.
seem to be heading that way.
Yeah, if Ale wants the black belt, he'll come back after he gets an airship. And he does have really good weapons too. You're pretty much loaded for bear. Budge still hasn't bought that TNT.
Can't afford it still.
Yeah. One thing that has been pointed out about this flag set is that money is actually really hard to come by. We should note that the crafter of these flags was Ale himself, so he knows money's a very difficult thing to pick up. All right, get your guesses out in chat for what the pillar maze is going to look like today.
Good old 3. It's always 3. Except for when it's not.
Right? We got a 3, we get a 4, got 2 3s in a 4. 4 last race. Okay, here we go.
Here we are.
Oh, never mind. We found some zombies instead. Budge is also pulling up 2 ordeals, so...
So 3 zombies means 3rd pillar guaranteed, right?
Nope. It was 1.
Oh, no, it was 1.
It was the first one. Because, if it's not you running it, it's always the first one.
Right.
And Budge making pretty quick work of this maze. So far has guessed right pretty much all the time. Oh, but goes for 3 right away. And then to 2, which is just a simple loop.
Is
there
it
you
actually
go.
1? Oh, no.
At least it wasn't 4.
Yeah, 4 is kind of always a little bit lame.
It's never a good thing when the runner goes to 4 first. It's like you are expecting a bad seed, sir.
Some more gold, a heal, and just nothing in Ordeal
Ah.
except for the floater.
Except for something that I'm sure Ale is very pleased to see.
Worth the entire trip, but there's nothing else there.
There's nothing else in this. This is a Bahamut took his treasures and ran, but left a rock behind. Turns out the rock, though, very useful.
The rock floated away.
Ah, there you go. We already have the cube. And this chime, well, it's probably gonna be Lefane.
Ale's gonna promote the red mage into a red wizard.
Was it Marsh? No. No, because it's not. It wasn't in Marsh. Oh, that's right. It's Fight Bahamut. And he's buffed.
So, I mean, Chime's got to be in C, right?
Could be because the Oxy Ale is behind the bottle. We don't have the bottle yet.
And we know what Waterfall is because it's the loot, if I remember.
Yep,
right.
we know Waterfall is the loot.
So we've seen all the weird stuff. So
it's Lefane. We have to go to Lefane. That's the next thing.
Oh
on the
yeah, that's the other thing we could do.
So it's Lefane, probably Lefane to the bottle to the Oxy Ale to the chime. Because this is an Osloto seed, and that's part of the copyright.
How many wants are left? Have we seen the power bomb, or have we?
We've seen the Roo Stick. Oh, we have not seen the power bomb, to the best of my knowledge.
We've seen the white shirt.
Yep. Well, Budge in the air quite rapidly. Defense swords also missing.
Defense
Yep.
sword. Yep.
Okay, Budge is gonna go buy the TNT, which he's been sorely lacking.
300 short.
Oh. Alright, Ale's in the air. Will we see him crash into a town? Or a forest? Not this time.
No patented flight school today.
Although the quick reset is kind of a bit of a pain. Yeah, the ice you can sell. That's not a huge thing. Yeah, there you go. Save, reset, you're good. Yeah, garbage. So that means Budge has got one more turn in to do before he realizes he's it is. Ooh, yeah. Sorry, Lefane.
It would be funny if it took out the superstore when this happened. Yep. Bottle to Oxy.
Yep, that's
Oxy
the
to Chime.
that's the change. Oh, and Ale's getting linebackered.
NBC Guillotine's on.
It doesn't matter. Lefane have two.
Okay, yeah, the Lefanians. They say two things. I forgot.
They have two scripts, therefore it doesn't work. But he can warp out. Oh, you gotta. That's just one of those things. It's like, really? Now?
So we pick up life for the wizard.
Yeah.
Temper for the wizard.
Yep, and leaf. We have Cure 4, we have life too. I mean, we have Temper.
We have redundant life too, which is always
really
nice to have.
Yeah, it's a huge thing. You gotta love that. Was Budge going back to Volcano for carry? No.
Tail trying to see what's in the squadron here.
Okay,
Looks
that's
like a pyro.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Budge is back.
Budgemano making the black belt play.
Yep. Drops the fighter for the black belt, picks up the white shirt.
The white shirt.
Well, it's good armor.
Might as well.
Ale gets the Oxy that we knew was there.
Yep.
Gives the black belt the Masa. I don't hate it. And over to
go
carry.
And do waterfall and then do...
Yep.
Probably Budge decides to go and probably grind on something in here.
Or deal with carry, because he wiped the first time.
Right.
And I didn't see anything in here really worth grinding. Like, was there a good fight in here that we missed?
But I don't know that we're like really that much higher level.
No,
either.
I'm not arguing that fact, sir. I don't know.
Okay.
I
Okay,
don't know,
fair
but we'll
enough.
see. We'll see what he does. Ale, meanwhile,
Maybe we just have the black belt swing the muscle.
that could be the plan. So because this is flipped, I believe he's in mermaid side. Rubes, they asked for it. There was 3 things that were asked for: horizontal flip, proc gem waterfall, and a required war mech. Still to be found. Because we can't get into Sky right now. Until we get the chime, which is inevitably here.
Pretty sure. Has to be here. I don't know where else they go.
Yep. Of course, Ale's not going to carbonate bubbles. He should carbonate bubbles, but he's not going to. Budge, meanwhile, pulls up the carry again.
It is just not a good seed for the Bubble Soda Company.
It's not. There's the chime. As expected. Well, meanwhile, that Black Ball's taking a nice, deserved nap on Budgemano's side.
So does that mean Power Box and Sky then, I think?
Yep.
Oh, I think so. Or maybe the defense swords in Sky.
Yeah, one of those is definitely there. But Budge is through carry.
Yeah.
And Ale is back in C.
Fair enough, fair enough. How dare we question Budgemano?
Yeah, I mean...
If it works, it works.
Too true. The question is, where's he going?
Oh. Yeah, that is a really good question. We'll have to see what kind of divergence this really causes, too, because...
Yeah.
Oh,
that's where he went.
Oh.
The Agama grind. As I suspected, we would end up here at some point. I just really, really wasn't sure when.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, they're not thick, overly thick Agamas. Once that punch cannon comes online.
I'm excited to see what Kraken 1 has for us here.
Oh, Kraken things.
Yeah, probably.
I never trust Kraken 1, and I never trust Kraken 2.
Well, that's why, like, I'm curious, because, you know, I mean...
Yeah.
It's been pretty easy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, the seed's not actually been incredibly harsh. Yeah,
Ice was kind of nasty, but ice is ice.
Yeah, I was gonna say, ice was kind of nasty, and Kiri kind of had some surprises. Okay, Budge. Kind of having issues getting things going. But, on Ale's side, he's giving a target to Kraken. Here, look, pretty white wizard. You know you like it right.
Front, all ready for you.
Never mind. That was the red. Okay, Budge is trying the north quadrant.
Another Tyro.
Meanwhile, the ninja and the fighter are taking a nap. That's not good. It's dark. Okay,
Kraken's been okay.
Sort of behaving. Ooh, dodgy though. Well,
why did we show Kraken our own?
Yeah, Is he trying to funnel? Is he trying to funnel? Yes, he's funneling. He's specifically trying to use Kraken to get down the members he doesn't want.
So I wonder... Makes me wonder.
Yeah. I think Soft, I think you and I just both have the same brainwave.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he could. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. He's rezzing.
Well,
Oh, he's only rezzing one.
he's only resing the wizard.
Only because the wizard has warp.
Yup.
Yeah, there is still there's something to be said for if Ale decides he wants to keep that fighter, funnel all the XP to it, then swap it out for the black belt after because he's already got the promotion, so it's going to be a master, which means it's going to get 4 MDef per level.
Yeah, I mean, won't be too bad.
No, I mean that was a big risk though, deciding to just back off on Kraken, because even though you're at a VAD cap, Kraken can crit, and crits a lot usually. Rock Gem Waterfall. Well, it ain't that way.
Not that way. Not that way. Not that way. Ooh,
there it is. And yes, I do agree.
So do you think this is flipped?
That's a really good question.
Because it could be.
It could be.
We just wouldn't know.
How would you know?
How would you know?
Yeah, I had a feeling Budge would end up back doing Agamas just because it's taking way too much time to get encounters on the desert. Marimba!
Oh, the loot.
The fact that Ale has stopped checking boxes also tells me a lot.
Well, means Ale's pretty happy.
Well,
so...
Ale's kind of different. He'd be more happy if the sea was a literal burning dumpster, as his avatar shows us. We haven't gotten there yet, but we have not seen Temple of Fiends either, so...
Yeah, I mean, sometimes Toph can be mean. We do have that 100 to 200% we like to talk about, which does kind of have that effect of boosting our endgame things up.
Yeah, here he goes. Yeah, the Agama's just being rude to Budge. Yeah, that was his plan the whole time. I'm gonna funnel to the night, grab a master.
And then we're gonna go to the Agamas, and we're gonna have dueling Agama grinds here.
Yep. I don't hate it. As a big fan of the... There you go, Ale. That's also important.
So while we sit here and punch some lizards, would like to remind everybody that, first off, thank you to Thavian Hawk for doing our tracking for us, and thank you to Speed Gaming for allowing us to use their channel to display such amazing adventures that we're having today. And if you like what you see, coming over to FinalFantasyRandomizer.com, find links to the wiki and the Discord and all of that fun stuff that you can come get involved. Fall League's going to start soon.
Sure is. Looking forward to it.
And I still need a team. Come play with me.
Come cheer on the Bubble Soda Co. Don't worry, we're coming back. Ale, you may want to heal that. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's Thavian, you're right. It's not thick enough for the one shot, but it's also not dangerous. It doesn't have any death touch that we know of.
It hasn't displayed any danger, which is, enough.
Yeah, Ale will be ahead on levels just because he has that orb, and that orb is going to give him 150% XP.
Yeah, versus 100. And Ale did the funnel onto the fighter beforehand.
Yeah, he was ahead. Yeah. And Thavian is correct. Because it's a master, it's getting the extra MDef plus 1 extra MDef, so it's getting 4. That will be one of the great unresolved questions of Final Fantasy I. Was that an oversight? Or was it done on purpose?
What?
The master only getting 1 MDef per level when after they promote. Did they accidentally flip it, or did they leave it that way? We will never really know.
There's a lot of things that were broken that they didn't notice, so...
Yeah, like intelligence.
Yeah, the intelligence thing is just mind-boggling.
Yep, it's there. It never gets referenced in the original game.
There's not even a place where it like would be.
Yep.
Like where there's an obvious bug and it means intelligence.
Yeah, it's not
there.
Yeah, it's not like Lock or Lock 2, which did the opposite. That's just a problem with the coding. They just made a mistake. Intelligence isn't referenced, period. Phoenix playing out Nasir.
Equipping elemental weapons gave you elemental weaknesses.
Yeah, that was always a...
But you never noticed because elemental weaknesses didn't work.
I know, that's the funny part about it. It was a bug that exists, but no one never discovered it because the actual bug is bugged.
Yep.
Like, good job.
Great.
But they've been also pointing out that, yes, in the rando, intelligence does do something if you choose to have it do something. The dev team has done that.
Or sometimes it does nothing and you get a bonus or a malice of plus 80 intelligence.
No, we took that out.
Oh, is that gone now?
Yeah. That we had to remove that as soon as intelligence became a legit stat.
Yeah.
Plus 80 int used to be the womp womp malice. It was the, hey, you got lucky and your malice actually doesn't do anything negative to you. So 29 on Budge's side. I'm just checking in on some levels here while we're gabbing about the ROM and the randomizer. But I ran to Agamafax a long time ago. 32 for Ale. Oh, are we going to the moon? I think we're going to the moon.
How far up are we?
30
30
and
budgemanos and
33.
So, yeah, I would imagine 42 is in our sights here, and then we're gonna go punch some.
Yeah, we're gonna basically dominate the rest. Ooh, yep. And the thing is, the breakpoint for ribbon level MDef is going to be 47, but that's 47 with a 3 MDef per level. This is a 4 MDef per level. So that number should be lower. But I'm not doing math on stream. In Phoenix, it's a 50-50 split. I rocked into that one, didn't I? Okay, Phoenix, you get one. You get one, sir.
I mean, we're obviously only killing off like the unmating species here.
Of course,
a number of them.
I was gonna say there are an infinite number of these. It's, you know, they look like insects, but they are dragons, according to the game.
Dragons are weak to punch.
I think at this point, no matter what, anything is weak to punch.
Yeah, punch is pretty strong right now.
Yeah, 8 hits for 1,000 damage. And I imagine 38. Yeah, we're.
Guess we're gonna keep going. We might see. 42 is the next breakpoint. That's where you get 10 hits normally.
Yep.
But every once in a while
done.
you'll have your runners stop early, short of it, because you're gonna gain some experience going up anyway.
Budge looks like he's finished. Yeah, AKA good enough.
Yep. 32 or 35. Okay.
40 for Ale. He's still going.
So we're standing up our party here on budgemano's side.
Yeah, officially announcing he's done with his grind. 41 for Ale. Yeah, Ale's done. Okay, Mr. Bull, you're not gonna like how this ends.
I chose the menu option that you get to live.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, it wouldn't surprise me if it just ran.
Yeah, that too.
There. That the TNT turned into the adamant. Now we know.
Oh. Lazy dwarves.
Lazy dwarfs with an adamant that I already have. Alright. So this is just gonna be... Oh, that's right. Budge has not done the promotion yet.
Budge is gonna promote.
Ooh. Sacrificing quite a bit of MDef for that. And meanwhile, Ale is heading straight for Mirage Tower.
Yeah, I think this is head to chaos as fast as possible, taking least number of stops.
Yes. There will be no chest checking. There will be no looking for anything. This is just... We're going to put the hammer down and go. Yeah, about 20 MDef, so...
Yeah.
Between the levels of... So...
Chaos had better look out.
Yeah. Well, that would tell me that 42 would pretty much equal the ribbon. Because that would only give you... You know, you're 5 levels off, 5 by the missing 1. I mean, you're way ahead of the curve. Here, so Ale climbing the tower as quickly as he can. Remember, there is a required war mech, as Catnip has pointed out. Oh, he is going to stop here and pick up his defense sword. Okay, I'm okay with grabbing that. Budge gets the bottle and gets linebackered. Oh, not as bad.
The quest chain that is the rest of the game here.
Yep.
So our starting items pretty much didn't do anything for us.
No. Not really.
Just kinda done.
Yeah, like I said, you really want to find something like the key or the loot to start with. That's an amazing item to start with. Airs.
Yeah. Budgemano stocking up on some magic.
Yep, time to stock up on some stuff. And here's a war mech. Ooh. War mech is being very difficult tonight.
War mech has nuclear.
Yeah. That's fun. Ah, that's bad. That's bye-bye war mech.
War mech was kind of thin, too.
Yeah. Not only was it kind of thin, it does take a nuclear out of the pool that we know for sure. 1 of 4 nuclears gone. I don't think T is going to be long for this planet.
No, I don't think so either. I think T is going to have a several fist-shaped. Yep.
Yeah. 2200? Yeah. And that's the last order. Lit for AO. Yeah, this is just straight up. According to our tracker Thavian Hawk, Tia actually had more HP than Warmech did. Wow. Yeah, this is... AO is definitely in the driver's seat. 2 orbs ahead.
Yeah, Budgemano's just sort of on the rest of their fetch quests, getting the access to everything they need.
So, we're in at about 1:24. We are into Dover. This should not really be much of a problem unless something horrible happens.
Yeah.
It'd be nice if it was 1:24, but no, hour 24.
Hour and 24 seconds.
Ish. I mean, look, Sphinx, if they have Stone Touch, that would be very fitting. Budge is heading down.
Ale navigates the first few floors of Toph.
Yep.
Topher, anyway.
He's not really going to encounter much that's going to cause him a problem.
No.
I mean, if the only thing I could see is if he finds a group of something that has nuke in its script early on. And a lot of them. Like this, for example, could be bad. But he gets away.
Doesn't.
Not one bit.
And we're gonna rock up to some mud goals. I mean, Lich 2.
Well, I mean, this also doesn't matter.
Yeah, we fade some Lich, we punched a Lich to death. We didn't see anything that Lich had.
Nope. And
Next
I expect to see very little of Lich 2, Carry 2, and probably Kraken 2. Tia 2 might survive a round.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good.
No.
He's not good for any fiend at this point. Chaos, probably not good for him either.
No, I don't think it's gonna go well for Chaos.
Same with the Masa.
The Ninja gets almost 100 hit points.
I know. He's contributing.
He's
opposed to
helping.
as opposed to the black belt, which just destroys it. Ugh. See, this is what you don't want to see, an ambushing pack of garbage.
Yeah. Ooh. Siege rolls have cremated.
Yeah. And the lobster takes out half the party.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. I have said this story many a times. I have lost a solo black belt going through Topher at 42 to a pack of ambushing waters. Demolished me.
Ooh. This is not good.
No, that is really not good. We'll be back to Ale once he unfreezes.
Yep. Meanwhile, budgemano dealing with his own sea floor.
Yeah, different sea floor, but
Yeah,
definitely the same crap.
Up to like a boss here. We're gonna have dueling Kraken fights.
Dueling Krakens. Okay, so fast comes out. That is the end of Kraken.
Yep. We will not have dueling Kraken fights.
Well, we did for a split second.
For like, yeah. Yeah. Seafood Party Pack is very often the actual last enemy of the game.
Yep. Unless you get unlucky.
More than once on these seeds.
Yeah, unless you get unlucky and run into like the Twilight Party Pack.
Oh yeah.
Which
that one's pretty bad. Or like, big fighter mage pack can be pretty bad too, but
okay, so Chaos takes a big hit. Okay, but the good news is, yes, the red got smacked, but lived. After the fast came off. Ooh. Yeah. Chaos, you better do something fast, because you don't have much left in the tank. Big punch. Goodbye, Chaos. Get your GGs out in chat for your winner. Ale with an official race time. .gg time of... There's my race room. 1 hour, 4 minutes, and 46 seconds. Alright. So, Budge grabs the marimbas in the waterfall, getting out of there with the exit spell.
Yep. Now we'll head over to Sky and probably make pretty short work of it at this point.
Oh, there's nothing is going to stand in Budgemano's way, to be totally honest.
Here we are probably acknowledging
Yeah.
Ale's win there.
And continuing on. Because, I mean, again, at this point, Budge has got the win. He's got the game beat. He just has to finish it.
Yep. There are no real obstacles except time.
Yep.
And, Zombie D's with Scorch, maybe.
Well, unless you went into that ambushing water pack.
Yeah, that too. But there's not very much that can be.
No. I mean, you run into a pack of bad men with nuke or something, sure, that's not going to be a good day. Or Catmen, for example. I've had Catmen with nuke before. That's very unpleasant.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like very much fun at all. And speaking of...
I was going to say, speaking
no,
of...
they're all... Yeah.
I don't want to see that.
Up into Sky proper now.
Yeah, again, nothing really will stand in the way of this.
Yeah. Although, we still do have to beat the Warmech.
True. And the funny thing is, we never saw what any other fiends had. They all died too quickly.
Yeah. That is fair. But, I mean, I don't really expect something different. That sound in my head tells me that we are joined in the booth by Air.
That is Ale. GG's, Ale.
Hey, GG, guys. Thanks.
So, what did you think of the seed?
Overall, I think it went fine. I was torn throughout on whether I wanted to do the traditional black belt play or go with like the ninja or fighter. So I could probably open more boxes than I need to. But I think overall it went well.
Yeah, we all kind of took a little bit of moment there. It's like, why is Ale showing Kraken 1 all of his pretty things?
Yeah, I was trying to prep for the grind, and Budge just got rubbed. That was rude.
It can happen. Yeah, the big difference between the two of you, you both ended up doing the same thing, going for the Aggie grind with your black belt masters, but you did it as a master, Budge did it as a black belt, and then promoted after the fact. Yeah,
so with this flag set, I think like part of the reason why I think there's so many nuances to it and why it made for a really good Lefinian ladder flag or flag set is that it really comes down to making a ton of choices, right? You got to make choices about what you're going to do. You got to make choices about what information you'll use from the hint givers. You've got to figure out, what characters you're going to swap out, if any, in order to make advantage or take a better advantage of the key items that the classes start with. But I think the other big thing is just if you don't start with a black belt, with this particular flag set, black belt gets 3 MDef and master gets 4. So the master's arguably better from the MDef growth standpoint.
Absolutely.
So if you don't start with one, if you want to get that better MDef growth, you have to promote before picking up the black belt. So that way he starts as a master. So one of the things that I like with this one is you can promote and then grab the black belt and then do your grind, or you can do your grind first if you have a competent melee and then promote and then swap out the melee for the black belt. So having that nuance of how you do that order, I think makes for a lot of interesting choices in these races.
Certainly does. We see Budgemano doing a victory lap around the Temple of Derp Revisited as we head back to the past.
It's the best new flag, by the way. Just saying.
Yeah, so once again, the dev team, we know we do some fun things. We do some fun things.
They just know what we like.
It's a suggestion. Every time somebody makes a suggestion, it's like, oh, you want this? Cool. So, Ale, it appears according to Thavian, you get to face Saracen next. How do you feel about that?
The Duckling Don, the local scoutmaster, he I don't know if anyone else knows this, but he's big on scouting his opponents and learning nuances and figuring out what he can do to leverage his matchup and take advantage of either his opponent's weaknesses, strengths, habits, habitual loot goblining, whatever the case might be.
Oh, he's in the room. I've seen him GG, so he's here watching.
Yeah, absolutely. So I know he critiqued my race last night, so I know he was watching that one. I like you said, GG didn't hear, so I know he's watching this one. So I know he's taking notes. The only thing I'm going to throw at him is, I know you're watching. I'm going to throw things back your way to throw you off the scent, sir.
This is the Tournament of Champions all over again. Oh, he's also started the scheduling thread. So there you go. He's already he's raring to go, Ale, and that'll be an excellent match to watch for sure.
Meanwhile, budgemano having a little bit easier time with the ads here so far, anyway.
I mean, to be fair, there was nothing really in this seed that was overly horrible, except for ice.
Yeah, images were not very nice.
No,
I would argue the lobsters were kind of rude.
Yeah, those lobsters did do a lot of damage to you, Ale.
Yeah, like when they come in a 6+ pack and they ambush you and their first spell is lit 2 and you only have the one ribbon, that's a lot of outgoing damage.
Yeah, and I've said this before and I'll say it again. The water floor is where you could lose a Topher dive. Like, you're not going to lose it in fire floor. You're not going to lose it on earth floor. Air floor is just too short. But sea is a long floor.
Sir, as someone who got his Topher dive wrecked by a Iron Gall pack? No, not Iron Gall. Rock Golem pack. Back at a certain tournament we recently had, I disagree with your assessment.
Okay, that wasn't one of mine, was it?
I honestly don't remember, but I know that it was. I got cheeky after Tia. I thought I had a decent head on the step count, and I figured, I don't need to heal for this. And then I took like 8 steps, and there was like a two or three pack of rock galls, and they're like, "Oh, we're here to ruin your day."
Okay.
And I couldn't run or defense sword and wiped out and had to redive, and it was a good time.
I remember this.
To be fair, I mean, you decided not to heal. I heal after I finish the fiends. Like I've learned my lesson about that, but I have taken a fully healed up, a level 42 black belt through seafloor, and have had a pack of waters has wiped my dive.
Yeah, so for me, looking at flags, like I guess I'll give myself away to Saracen. There's a couple dungeons where I will do like the run nuke if I have that ability, just because I don't trust the packs of the critters that are there. Mm-hmm. So like earth, ice, sea floor, sky floor are like the big ones within Topher. Because like I never trust the undead between earth and ice. When you're going through sea or the sea floor in Topher, the water pack, the seafood party platter, the ghosts even, they all tend to just ruin your day when you see them, especially if they roll something gross. So I'd prefer to, even if we get like the FFR special where it's like, there's only one thing left standing and you still run away, like I'd prefer that over taking a beating. So
well, I will inform you that Saracen has informed the chat. Don't worry, they already knew that about you, and Rubes wants to tell you that the undead don't trust you either.
I don't blame him.
No, I don't. The undead don't trust anybody, to be totally fair. Meanwhile, Budge has made his way to Tia, who again will not last long. Yeah, see, squint waters. That's what I'm talking about right there. 6 of them in a pack that use squint. That's where you can. That's just.
And if I'm Budge, that's horrifying because I just watched my master rather get rubbed out on the sky floor or the Bridge of Destiny. So it's like when I see things like that, like that's the kind of stuff that makes me like panic internally.
Yep. Yeah, it's like when you're doing a grind on an Agama and it turns out it has something like that, and it's like, yeah, I got a ribbon on that black belt, so it's not going to land, but it could. Like 3 and 256 is still 3 and 256.
It is, and I think everyone's kind of gun shy after Winter Tournament, where the 3 out of 256 felt more like 30 out of 256. So
yep. Meanwhile, Budge is doing a victory lap.
Smart man.
Good for him. Good for him. I have not seen a victory lap in this game in a very long time. All right, so we're gonna lock, fast, white shirt, and swing. Gets the lockout. Chaos had Thunder. That's cheeky. Fast comes out, so Chaos is pretty much dead. He just doesn't know it yet.
Yeah.
12 hits for... That's okay, that's not a lot, but... That
Just
should...
probably a low roll.
No, that's another 3 digits. But with the Tempers coming out, that should take care of that problem.
Chaos only doing 150 to the lockdown already.
Yep.
Probably not long for this mortal plan.
Well, considering that he tried to swing against that Black Wizard and missed. Wait, and punch. Okay, there. He's there. Okay.
Our punch is online. There we go.
There we go.
And
Terminated.
GG's for budgemano.
Yeah, for budgemano at 1:16:57 as an official racetime.gg. He has informed us he will not be stepping in for an interview tonight. But do we wish him all the best? I don't know who he plays next. I'm sure he'll... I think Fabian said that still to be determined. Budge is now in waiting between Pickles and Beer versus Zero versus the loser of Fryteeth and Mechlin. So, yeah. Well, with that, it's been a very entertaining race, but we'll throw this over to Ale for his final thoughts. Ale, what do you think?
I mean, I think they're a lot of fun, obviously. You know, I'm completely biased as the person who made the flags and had no expectation of them going any further than the Fenian ladder. But I'm glad a bunch of wider range of runners and viewers and chat people are getting to enjoy them. Because I think my biggest thing with making these flags, this is like how many options it gives you, kind of like what we talked about earlier. And I like seeing everyone's interpretation of like how to do it better. So it's been a lot of fun. So appreciate both you, Osleto and Softnum, for doing comms. I appreciate our tracking crew and obviously Stevie Gaming for doing the hosting and everything. And best of luck to Budge in that bottom bracket. I think the worst part for me, with being in this community for so long, is you make a lot of close friends / rivals. Mm-hmm. And whenever you face off against one, it's like you're happy to win, but at the same time, it's like, man, I really hate ruining their night. So, I mean, best of luck to him in the bottoms, and look forward to the rest of the tournament.
All right. Softnum, how about you, sir? Final thoughts?
So, I would also like to extend a thanks to both of our runners, budgemano and Ale, for running such a great race and being really entertaining for 70, 80 minutes there. It was really great to see. Thank you for Fabian Hoff for tracking and keeping us honest. And thank you for the two Osleto for commentating with me. Looking ahead to the next races that are scheduled, we have tomorrow at the same time, that is 9 o'clock Eastern time. We have Windfox 470 versus Clemitis. We don't know where that's going to be yet. Thursday, we have a double header at that time. That is 9 p.m. Eastern. Windham versus Phoenix and Fryteeth versus Mechlin. And then on Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern is Kumano versus Rex.
Excellent.
And if I can jump in with one more, I think Saracen and I will be going tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern.
Oh boy.
Oh, very nice. Maybe we'll
get it out of the way quick, huh?
Yeah, I mean, if you speed run the top and you have a little bit of downtime while the bottom bracket wraps up.
Fair enough. All right. Well, with that late breaking information, I would also like to extend a GG's to both of our runners, Ale and budgemano, for a very entertaining, very fun race. Thank you, Softnum, for co-commenting with me. It's always good to have you join me in the booth. Fabian, behind the scenes, thank you very much for keeping us honest, keeping all the information. Thank you to Speed Gaming for letting us host on their channel. Again, as Softnum pointed out earlier in the race while we were Agama grinding, if you like what you see, if you want to get involved, FinalFantasyRandomizer.com. There you'll find, the randomizer, links to the Discord, links to the wiki. There will be more beginner programs starting up in the not too distant future. We have some more Duckling showcases to do. Come on, join up. Take the Duckling role. I guarantee you will not find a better program that teaches you how to run the randomizer, bar none. It's a great program. A lot of us have gone through it. Yeah, we would love to have you guys, love to have anyone join. We look forward to seeing people there. And with that, I will say that I have been your host with the most from the coast, Osloto, and I will see you in the next round.